Subaru has been on a real hot streak with all their latest products. Just take a look at the company's sales figures. They moved over 600,000 units for the 2016 model year. Now, part of all of those increase in sales goes to this model. When Subaru introduced the Crosstrek back in 2013, it was an instant hit with the company moving over 70,000 units annually. This particular one that I'm standing next to is the all-new second generation. Let's take a first look. Now, when the first Crosstrek was introduced in New York back in 2012, it was essentially just a raised Impreza with a little bit more ground clearance and some cladding to give it more of an SUV look, because here in America we're SUV crazy. You can see for the second generation, it's still that is still the case, although it's based on the all-new 6th generation Impreza. You can see the front end of the car has a lot of the current Subaru design themes, the Kanoji style LED headlights on this particular one, the slightly revised front fascia, the nice cladding, of course, which, by the way, the Crosstrek still gives you about 8.7 inches of ground clearance, which is definitely important for those of you who want to take it into light off-roading conditions, or if you just want to be able to sit up higher. Now, underneath the hood of the new Crosstrek, you have the same new engine that was introduced in the Impreza. It's still a 2-liter 4-cylinder boxer, now has direct injection, up 4 horsepower, so it makes 152 horsepower. You can now pair that with a 6-speed manual. Subaru finally got rid of the antiquated 5-speed manual, or their updated Lineartronic CVT transmission. Now, looking around the side profile, Subaru actually did make this one bigger, and the wheelbase is about 1.2 inches longer. It's about almost an inch wider and 0.6 inches longer overall, but honestly, you couldn't really tell. It doesn't really look that much different from the old one, which is kind of a good thing. This is a really hot seller for Subaru. A lot of customers who buy it are really loyal. Now, you can see these tires on this particular Limited certainly look good. They are 18-inch wheels. They do fill out the wheel wells nicely. I really like the black finish. The spokes definitely fill out the wheel wells great. The cladding looks really great. I especially like this particular color combination too with the Limited trim. Now, looking at the rear here, you can see the taillights are basically the same what you got on the new Impreza. They're LED taillights. And Subaru dropped the XV nomenclature back in 2016, so now it's just called the Subaru Crosstrek, which kind of made it a little bit more simple for a lot of buyers to try to give it a more of a brand identity as its own unique model. Now, looking at the interior of the all-new Crosstrek, it basically takes all the design cues that we saw on the new Impreza that I really liked. It's got an all-new dash design. You have this contrasting orange stitching on the premium models and up, and you get full leather on the Limited model like this particular one that I'm showing you now. Stepping inside this vehicle, you definitely notice that it has a higher step-in height versus the standard Impreza, which, by the way, this is riding on the all-new Subaru Global platform. It's the second vehicle to be on this all-new architecture. You can expect this platform to replace all the other Subarus in the coming years. Now, stepping inside, I really like the view of the road that you get. That basically answers my question as to why so many of you want to buy this. You sit up nice and high, the seats are comfortable, and the materials in here are really good. I'm really surprised to see stitching on the dash. It's all soft touch. The door panels here are soft touch. There's more of that contrasting stitching. And of course, the center stack has the new Infotainment System, which is 8 inches. It has Android Auto and CarPlay, so Subaru is definitely starting to get up in there with the Infotainment System, which, speaking of some technologies, driver assistance stuff is plentiful in this car. It does come with automatic emergency braking, the Subaru EyeSight system, so it has active lane keep assist, full speed adaptive range cruise control with pedestrian detection. And really, in terms of a practical vehicle, this is really going to work for a lot of Americans. I would particularly want to drive this car, the premium model with the 6-speed manual. Would be a really great daily driver if that's what you're looking for. Now, you can expect the all-new Crosstrek to go on sale in the summer of this year. With no pricing in announced, it should stay close to where the current model is. For Redline Reviews at the 2017 New York International Auto Show, I'm Sophian Bey.